Hello everybody, it's Muriata here once again, and welcome back to a floof. Yes, a horny gun floof. So yeah, we have a figure in front of us. It is PA-15. It was a figure I wasn't sure if I was going to buy, but she actually wasn't too expensive, and the more I looked at her, the more I liked her, so she came home. It's PA-15, the High School Heartbeat Story version of her. She is not a permafloof. She's only got a tail and ears in this skin, so that's a negative. But hey, at least we got this. She is from Girls Frontline or Dolls Frontline, depending on your localization. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by PHAT company. So a lot of people are upset at this figure. In fact, rightfully so, because when they first put her up for order, she was supposed to come out in June of 2022, which was already a year ahead of time. So, PHAT being PHAT, they kept delaying her and delaying her and delaying her. She finally released on September 20th of 2023, over a year, basically a year and a quarter late. I wound up ordering her on the 17th of September. She got paid for on the 25th, which Ami was supposed to be shut down. Well, not shut down, but they're moving warehouses. So we figured that she wasn't going to ship out until at least tomorrow when they open back up, supposedly. But she made it just past the deadline, so she got out on time. Anyway, she shipped out on the 28th, and DHL was slow. She didn't get here until today, the 2nd of October, 2023. I paid 16,400 yen, which at the time of conversion was $115.83. So, yeah, a little pricey, but honestly, not that bad. Especially when you look at some of the detail. So yeah, PA-15. I've never played Girls Frontline or Dolls Frontline. I watched the anime. The anime's worthless, whatever. But she has been described to me as being a horny gun floof. So, horny gun. So anyways, there's the front of her box. There's the side of her box. There is the back of her box. Nice window showing off her backside, even though it is all covered in plastic. There is the other side showing some different angles and everything. Back to the front. There is the top of her box. And the bottom with some warnings. So yay. PA-15. Let's get her open. And for as much as I wasn't sure if I was going to get her, I'm actually pretty excited now that once I did decide to buy her. That's how I get. Once I decide I want something, I'm excited for it. Box opens nice and easy. Pull her out. There is a piece of paper down there. Just warnings. Do not lick, do not throw. If you can read Japanese and blur, there you go. Bottom of the box says PA-15 High School Heartbeat Story. And then the rest of the box liner is basically yellow. There's a couple of white squares. Nothing exciting. So we'll set that off to the side. And there's PA-15 in her blister pack. It's surprising how tall the box is, but the rest of the dimensions are pretty compact for figures these days. So, yeah. Anyways, there she is in the blister. We've got one gun that's free and one hand that's holding a gun. So there's the side. There's the back. And the other side. And back to the front. And you know, she is actually kind of tall now that I'm looking at her. Let's go ahead and get this blister open and have a look-see, shall we? So standard tape on the sides. Pop this open. Open pretty easily. Pull out her base. So it is a transparent blue disc with white paint on it that says Dolls Frontline with a little paw. I tried Googling, and I think it's the the fuzzball school event or whatever I think they called it. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Copyright Sunborn Network Technology Company Limited. Copyright Sunborn Japan Company Limited. Made in China. So yay. Here is the hand holding herself, PA-15. She's got a blue fingernail. She is practicing good trigger discipline. And her thumb is separated, and then the other 3 fingers are one piece. Lots of details in the gun. You got all the grips and slides and everything. So yay. And then she also comes with just the gun by itself, so you can put that in her holster or have it laying wherever. Pretty detailed. And super tiny. And then I think the only thing left is PA-15. I think her bag is attached to her. So we'll go ahead and start deplasticking her. Some plastic around her feet and around her arm. And I think that's all. So we shall set her down and clean up our mess. It's actually not that bad of a mess. And let's have some look-see, shall we? So, there is her face. It's nice and cute and not out of focus. Let's see. This is going to suck for you guys, but let's clean the lens and see if that helps focus. Yeah, a little bit. So anyways, her head, there. She's got nice blue eyes and a shit-eating grin. And she's got teeth in there. Actually, this will make it focus better if I do a normal zoom. Yeah, what do you know? She does have a little hair clip that says PA. And unfortunately, it's on a clear plastic plate, so whatever. But anyways, shit-eating grin, nice teeth and fangs. She's got blue eyebrows. She has hearts in her blue eyes. Her ears are very tall, and they've got some floof. And if we turn to the back, lots of fur on them. Her hair is made out of a translucent plastic with paint on it, so it does look a little dull to me, but it is what it is. She also has her hair tied into 2 big bushy pigtails. If we look in the back, we do see the ribbons, and the ribbons have gradients on them. She is wearing a little collar choker thing with 2 straps coming off of it. She does have a little badge on her chest and a loose bow. The sweater is very, very detailed and sculpted nicely. So you can see like all the individual threads of yarn and everything. MAB PA-15, so she has her name on it. If we look around the back, we do see like her arms and her hair are kind of melded together, so no force cast off there. The one hand is removable, but it's kind of just, she's kind of stretching, so she's not spreading her hands out, I guess, her fingers out. But like I said, it's removable, so you can put in the hand with the gun. I'll probably do that, and have her dual wielding. She has her dress shirt underneath, which is unbuttoned at the bottom and flapping off in the breeze, showing off her belly and her belly button and her vagina bones. That's the meme, but it's like the hip bones you can see. Going around the back again. She's got the very bushy, floofy tail. It's blue to match her hair. It is a like ice blue, so very whitish kind of. I'm sure you've already seen it, but underneath her very short skirt, She is wearing standard equipment, blue and white Shimapan. Definitely camel toe sculpted. And you can definitely see like the booty lines and everything. You can see the tendon lines on her front. So, yay. Skin feels pretty smooth, but I don't think it's that soft touch paint. If we go down to her legs, she is wearing thigh-high stockings. Very detailed knee caps. Come on, focus. Go around to the back. And again, very detailed muscular backs of the knees. Good calves on her. She is wearing very big, chunky combat armored boots. Again, it says PA-15 on the tongues. And just metallic looking and everything. Honestly, it doesn't look very comfortable, but maybe it is. On her left leg, she has her gun holster. And it is strapped around her thigh. And just under her cheek. Then if we go up to her bag on the back, you can see the stitching on the strap and some buckles. Go around to the front, and she's got a bunch of little keychains and everything, little badges. PA. Maybe, I think that might be her face in the game. Smiley face, Ferris wheel, can, maybe a grenade, flag, little robot dog thing. So quite a few details and straps. The zipper, it's decently detailed. It does look a little blobbishly sculpted, but it's definitely more detailed than a lot of zippers. But if you want detail, just look at her sweater. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna set her down for a second. We'll tilt the camera down. And we'll get her on the base if I can do it without the camera falling over. So it should be pretty easy. Looks like just 2 metal pegs. They line up pretty well. She slides down, just needs a little bit of force, but pretty much standard pressure. So she is assembled. So this is a perfectly acceptable display option for a PA-15. We'll do a spin around like this, and then we'll add her guns. So yeah, she is definitely showing off her booty from the back. So she does have quite the forward lean, but her face is normally straight up and down. So she is arching her back as she stretches. And yeah, she is cute. So now we shall take the free gun and just put it in her holster. And then we'll go ahead and bring her up close. Tilt the camera. We'll pop out the hand. So again, you can see like her palm lines and everything. I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not, but pretty decently sculpted fingers. And it is keyed, the peg. So we'll go ahead and put her gun hand in. So like this. Come on, get in there. Good enough. So yeah, definitely stretching. The gun is kind of pointing out back, so it's a good thing she doesn't have her finger on the trigger. So there is PA-15. This will be how I'll display her. I like that you can have her dual wielding herself. I think you're only supposed to have one gun at a time, but why not two? So yeah, I think she's really cute. And she's got quite the bushy, floofy tail, very well detailed. The coloring and everything reminds me of Setsuna from Redo of Healer, if you know what that show is. But this is not Setsuna. She just kind of looks like her. Let's go ahead and zoom in. So there is her cute face again. And I mean, PHAT did a very good job on this figure, especially the sculpt. I mean, the hair is very bushy, the ears are bushy, tail is bushy, the uniform, very detailed sweater. She is showing off quite a bit of meaty flesh and little sex appeal as well. Very, very mini skirt. And her legs are very well detailed. I do feel maybe just a little over detailed in the knee section, which coming from me might be strange because I always talk about the knee sculpt. But looks pretty good. And then she does have really big chunky shoes. But it's not so much chunky and metallic looking that it distracts you from the main star of the show, but they are what they are. So yeah, that is PA-15. She is the horny floof gun. So PA-15, this is based on her skin, the Highschool Heartbeat Story from one of the events. PA-15 is not a permafloof. Only in this skin does she have the ears and tail. She is from Girls Frontline, or as the base says, Dolls Frontline. It depends on your localization. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by PHAT Company. She released finally on September 20th of 2023. And she was not very expensive, which I think was surprising. She cost 16,400 yen pre-ordered at AmiAmi brand new, or $115.83. So, yes, not cheap, but considering the rest of figures these days, I think it's reasonable. And she is actually quite tall as well, so yay. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.